Hi and welcome. I'm joined by 5 Eurovision fans ready to discuss one of this year's Eurovision entries. My name is Charlotte. I'm from Denmark. I'll be your host today. Now, let's meet our panel of Eurovision fans before we start talking about the Albanian entry. Sara, can you introduce yourself?
My name is Sara and I'm from Sweden. I've been following Eurovision since 1999 and have been a super fan since 2006. I love Eurovision and since 2006 I've been doing my own statistics and tables and predictions. This is the best time of the year.
Hi, I'm Miljan. I'm 39. I'm from Serbia. I've been watching Eurovision and being a huge fan since 1987 or something. I am a radio show host, entertainment journalist. I also have several podcasts, one of them being about Eurovision, and I sing in choirs and compose choral music.
My name is Vivienne. I live in Australia. I was born in Ireland, but have lived here for over 40 years. And I have been a fan of the Eurovision since I was probably 5 years old, since 1970. That's it.
Hi, my name is Alberte. I'm 21 years old and I live in Denmark. I've been a fan of Eurovision since 2010, but started watching it intensely in 2014. And now I watch it every single year with my best friend Anne. And it's a really nice tradition. It's almost better than Christmas.
Hi, I'm Craig. I'm 43. I'm from Australia. Big Eurovision fan. I was lucky enough to go in 2014 and see it live. And for me, Eurovision doesn't start in May. It starts in December when Festivale Këngës puts out the first song. And then it's just a year-long festival.
The song we'll talk about today is from Albania through a national final. Festival Këngës. They selected Anxhela Peristeri. I hope I got that right. Otherwise, excuse me. I'm sure Miljan will say it right. Miljan, can we have the correct name?
It's Anxhela.
It's Anxhela.
Anxhela Peristeri. It's like just Angela.
Okay. And Anxhela's song this year is titled Karma. Is this Karma a song you guys like? If we start with Greg?
Yeah, for me, I really respect this entry. I always respect when a country sings in their native language. And it's not the kind of song I would listen to outside of Eurovision, but I'm sure that come the live stage show, it's going to be a really good performance from Albania. So for me, it's like right in the middle. It's the song that I'm just going to enjoy when Eurovision 2021 is on.
First of all, Charlotte, I also said Anxhela for the longest time, so it's not just you. I don't really like this song at all. I think it's very nice that they're singing in Albanian, although last year Fall from the Sky was my third place. I really, really loved that song, and I think it's too bad that they didn't give her the chance of competing again. But I really don't enjoy this year's entry at all. I think it's annoying after a while, and it's just so cliche of Albania and the Balkan countries. I think it's just, they always send this type of song, with some exceptions, of course, but I'm not a fan at all.
And Vivienne, what do you think about it?
I'm not a fan because I really don't like diva type songs, and sort of reminds me of Mariah Carey, and I'm not a fan. The song itself, if you know, when I listen to it, it's a good song, and I appreciate it also being in a native language. But no, it sort of doesn't do anything for me.
Although I'm in the boat of people saying that last year's artists who weren't internally chosen but by the audience should get another chance this year, I quite like this one more than last year's and even the artist. I like the song because anyone who's read any of my comments ever knows that I like when a country sends a song which is authentic to the country itself. When the country doesn't try to present its musical scene as something different than it really is, and when it doesn't try to be Swedish, because no offense to anyone, but we know how many Swedish composers work all around the European countries, and we get generic Swedish songs in the end for Azerbaijan or somebody. So I quite like this one, and it's so much really Balkan that I think it would be a huge hit if somebody from Serbia covered it. And what me and my boyfriend do whenever we watch those lists on YouTube of songs, whenever this one comes on, we ad hoc add Serbian lyrics singing to it. So I think it would be a huge hit here, and I think it will do well in the Balkan countries.
I love this one. I have a soft spot for Balkan entries, regardless, actually, whether they're authentic or not. And it's I just realized that even though I do love it, every time I try to sing it, I immediately go to Greece from 2018. I don't know if they are similar. I can't remember, but I always start singing that song instead. Then I have to stop myself, like, no, that's Greece. That's not Albania 2021. Maybe that's a bad omen. I'm not sure, but I love this one. I just can't remember it, unfortunately. It's in my top 15, I think, which is where Albania usually are. I love it. I think she has a great voice. Hopefully it will be a great performance. I think Albania always has strong, authentic performances in Eurovision. So hopefully they will do the same this year.
We are in the rather unusual situation for Albania, actually, that they have reached the final in their previous 2 participations. Is this a sign that Albania is finally back on track? What do you guys think? Will they also qualify for the final this year?
I hope so. I think Albania always deserves to be in the final. You never know. I'm not sure if this type of song is outdated in Eurovision or if it still has enough fans to make it through. I hope they'll make it to the final, but I'm not 100% sure.
Well, just the same as Sarah, I hope so. I would love to say I think so, but this year is so diverse and so hard. There's no certainty for anything, but I really think they deserve it and they should be in the final. They got to the final with much worse songs, so they should sail through.
I don't think so. I think there's just too many fantastic songs, and I'm going for the more lively songs and not so much the diva songs.
I think it will qualify because it has the votes of the other countries from the Balkan area, and I also think that it has that diva quality. I know that Vivienne just said that she doesn't like that, but I think it would. I think it would be very popular with the voters, and probably the jury too, but I'm not too sure. I do believe that this will qualify. Whether it will do well in the final, I don't know, but I'm certain it will qualify.
I do agree there's a lot of strong and diverse songs this year, and it's going to be one of those years where a lot of people's favorites miss out. And Albania seems to have this uncanny ability of qualifying when people maybe don't think they will. I think this has a chance of qualifying. I cannot say whether I personally think it will or won't. For me, it's right on the line. Eugen Bushpapa and Unita both qualified, and there was other songs both those years in semis people thought would sail through. So if Albania does happen to pinch the spot of another country that everybody loves, I'm totally for that.
This is a song I don't mind cheering, and I'm sure she'll deliver a fine performance too, but there's nothing here to raise it above fine for me. Basically, this is what bland is to me. It's a fine song, but nothing more than that. Nothing which makes it stand out in any way. From semi-final 1, I'm sure this would have qualified. But from semi-final 1, I'm sure this wouldn't have qualified. But in the second one, it might just do, but I'm not entirely sure. It's borderline to do so. 9 to 12, I think it will finish in that semi-final. If we use the Eurovision scale 0 to 8, 10, and 12 points, I will give this song 3 points. What about you guys?
Yeah, I did my rankings a few weeks ago, and Albania was number 20, smack bang in the middle. So I'm going to give it a 6 points.
Yeah, it's way lower than 20th for me, but so I'm going to give it 2 points because I think it's super boring.
Probably I'm going like 3.5. So probably I'll give it a 4 because I like her red dress.
So that will be an encouragement for her to wear that dress for Eurovision.
Yes.
And Miljan, how many points from Serbia?
I'll give it 10 points. I like it.
I like it as well, but it's right outside of my top 10. Last year's song was in my top 10. This one is right outside, so 8 points.
What would she need to do in order to pull this off?
Just keep the tradition of amazing Albanian singers going. I think they manage to impress me every year. So just make her voice shine.
I mean, ethnic drums on stage is so 2005, but it's been 16 years, so it could come back again. So I think drums and fire and very good vocals, but she already delivered those vocals on the festival, so she can do it again.
And Vivienne, you mentioned the red dress. Can you think of other things she can do?
Well, she could combine the red and white dresses, so she can have the red on or the white first, starting off softly, and then rip off the white dress and she'll have the red one, and she can bang it through then to the end.
That is certainly something else. Alberte, what do you think?
Well, I actually have to agree with Vivienne about the red dress. She looks gorgeous in it, and I definitely think that it has helped a lot of the artists, especially the female artists, qualifying to wear something amazing. I think they should do the same thing that they did with Keijo Tokis, where it was just her on stage, just belting her heart out, because she has an incredible voice. So I think that will help. Just letting the voice stand out and wearing something amazing.
I'm not really qualified to comment on Albania's staging because, every year they just surprise me. And even if I don't like their entries, they still have that ability of keeping my attention. I visited Albania. It's a beautiful country. The people are amazing. So all the best Squicipera in 2021.
With that, I would like to say thank you to our panel and to our viewers. We'll soon return with new panel members and the rest of the 2021 songs. Take care, and don't forget to subscribe and follow Eurovisionary. And bye, guys.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye.